Welcome to Stuck in Vermont, brought to you by 7 Days. My name's Ava Sahlberger. We are here at the Harbor Hideaway on Shelburne Road in Shelburne, Vermont.
Hideaway's been a landmark here for a really long time on Shelburne Road, and I remember coming here when I was a little kid.
The Harbor Hideaway, which was built in 1941, is being demolished after 25 years of sitting vacant.
I mean, it is a landmark. I mean, don't look like it now, but it was in its heyday, and
that was the restaurant at one time.
The Harbor Hideaway was originally built in 1941 by Dr. Wallace White and his wife Eleanor.
Dad was a dreamer and Mom made it all work.
In its heyday, it was a very vibrant corner of Shelburne.
The man who owned it and ran it had all sorts of memorabilia from all over the world.
Doc White, he was great. He was actually my optometrist.
Because it was so ornate inside and so special, it became really like a the place you take your prom date, the place you take your mom on Mother's Day.
Everybody came here. Everybody from the whole area.
That's where I got married. That's where I got engaged, or my first date was there.
It was part of our family tradition for years.
Have cocktails there and dinner, and it was just a fun, crazy place.
There were a lot of famous people who came through the doors because at that point in the 60s and 70s, there were no chain restaurants.
They had London broil. I used to love that.
We got one of the original menus where the soup was 20 cents and the biggest steak in the place was $4.50.
It was like being in a museum.
it was what you would call a sit-down dinner museum.
The most unique part about it was sitting on the coffin to wait to get your dinner served.
So there are a lot of fond memories of the Harbor Hideaway.
It's a pretty historic day for the town of Shelburne because it's been such a real blight on our urban landscape.
Sad to see this go, but it's also glad to see it go.
It's the end of an era.
I never got to go to the Hideaway when it was open, but I have a feeling I would have really liked it. We'll get stuck with you again real soon.